Hey guys, let's get right to it. This is how I make my daughter's homecoming, or Beyonce homecoming costume rather. This is vinyl. I'm going to go ahead and link it down below so you can order it. The back is sticky, so you won't be needing any additional glue or paste for this. I use this to cut evenly. I've used this for quite a few projects before in the past, so I didn't buy it. I already had it. And I'll link that too, so you guys can order that. You'll also need a nice pair of scissors. These are my daughter's from school. These boots I'll link as well. I got these from Walmart.com. And they're also known as go-go boots if you want to Google them as well. So first things first, I don't really do any type of like accurate measurements. Kind of like my cooking, I just kind of go by what I feel and what looks right. So first I'm going to cut off a small square here, and this is the part that's going to go around the toe. As you can see, there is a curve. You want to cut going with the curve, and you'll see what I mean by that shortly. You'll go ahead and start to cut the fringe into small pieces, like so. You'll go ahead and attempt, because it does take a little bit of tries here, to remove the backing so that you can reveal the sticky part in the back here. See? Sticky. Sticky, icky, icky. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cut off the little excess paper that was on top of the sticky part. Make sure you don't cut where the fringe is. You want it to be the actual solid top part. And you can go ahead and just stick those right on top of your boots. Perfect. Squeeze. I did stuff the boots so that they could stand up on their own while I do this. It makes things easier. So now you see how that curve is? Now we're cutting away from the curve. And the way to do that is to make sure your paper is folded on its own like it was on the roll. That's how you know that you're cutting it right. Because that first layer is kind of going to scoop over onto the toe part of the boot, but the rest of it is going to be a straight fringe, and that's why now you're cutting against the curve. I hope that makes sense. That's probably the benefit of watching a video, is that you can actually see what I'm talking about versus trying to understand what I'm saying. I'm not a pro, so I do apologize. All right, so once again, you reveal the sticky part and you cut off the excess paper. Don't cut the fringe. And yeah, the fringe at the bottom is now straight as opposed to curved with our first layer. So we'll go ahead and put this on top. And as you cut more and more, you'll just continue to layer each one around the boot. See how the bottom has that curve, and now our top layer is straight. Once you add all of your layers, you pretty much just cut around so that you have different sizes. This is what's going to go at the top. I have a link for this too. It's just some Christmas ribbon that I found at Michael's, and this is what I used to put around the top part. At first, I tried to use Mod Podge because I've used that before, and I'll be very honest with you, it didn't hold very well. I tried to use that because I wanted to be able to use the boots for her again after Halloween, but I ended up hot gluing that top ribbon on there for it to stay. So yeah, this is what I ended up with. They came out really, really nice. Not bad, considering I don't have Beyonce money, and you probably don't either. That's why you're trying to figure out how to make this. I love how they came out. And Johanna did too. They look really good, man. I'm proud, in case you didn't know. So this is how I did the sweatshirt. I'll link that too. I just basically ordered a yellow hoodie that originally had white stripes on the side, and so I just sewed pieces of felt on top of that. I cut out the layers, or the letters rather, little squares at the bottom. Girl, get out the video. I kept my phone next to me so I could have a reference. I tried to make a panther, kind of looked more like a cow. But nevertheless, it worked. So I went ahead and cut that out in silver, and those were just little 99-cent cardboard pieces that I ended up putting on top of the hoodie. And then I cut out little pieces of felt so that it would actually look like a panther. These little pieces were super annoying because they were so tiny. This would have been helpful if my nails were shorter. So once I had those pieces cut out, I basically just hot glued those as well. At this point I was like, you know what? I should have just went to Party City instead of doing this, because this is doing a lot. I'll of course have this product linked too, and this is how I outlined the letters and wrote Coachella on the sleeves. You can see around the B areas where I got real tired. Overall, it came out really good. I was really happy with it. And here we have Ms. JoJo dressed up like Beyonce in Homecoming. I think it's safe to say we nailed it as much as I could with what I had. She's happy, so we're good. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Of course, you can find more pictures on my Instagram. It's Joy to My World. Thank you so much.